Okay, hi guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. Okay. So I'm Rachel, and I'm going to be helping host this Freedom Revolution event tonight with Casey, who you just heard from, and Stacy and Terry. And we're here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is a little bit about family health. And you've been invited because Stacy or Terry or maybe even someone else respects you and would love for you to know more about what we're up to. So this will be relaxed and fun, and you won't have to buy or sign up for anything. We're just going to share some quick information and stories. So we hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who needs to hear this message, and you'll be able to pass it along, or maybe it'll be something that you can internalize yourself. So thanks for coming. So to kick it off, I want to ask you a question. So would you agree, and you can just give me a thumbs up if you agree with this, that being healthy today can be challenging? Okay, yeah. And I'm just assuming those of you that have called in are, like raising your thumbs in solidarity with us. So obviously it can be, right? So we'd all like to look good, feel good, and live a long life. Those are probably pretty common goals for everyone. So we know it's our job to try and make this happen, but unfortunately it can be complicated, and it can be unpleasant and sometimes even really confusing. That's probably a big one for me sometimes. So that's where we come in. We would like to introduce you to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. And Stacy, Terry, Casey, and I, along with thousands of other people, are part of a unique community where together we're taking our health back in ways that are really simple, doable, and fun. So those, again, are all priorities for all of us, I would imagine. So the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health, to meet with them where they're at, and to empower them with positive changes along the way. So let me take you through a few of the following 3 doorways that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. So the first one would be free resources. The second one is through nutritional support. And the third one is through the organization that makes it all possible. So that's a little bit of where we're coming from tonight. We're going to talk about the free resources first. So when it comes to free resources, the team at the Healthy Living Revolution, excuse me, my voice, at the Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. We have a cookbook that includes a ton of clean and easy recipes. We have short webinars on trending health topics. So just about anything that you would be interested in learning more about, you can find out more about. We have a home fitness series with some super simple but really effective exercise videos, and a variety of other things too. And our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits. I have 2 little ones at home, and that was a huge draw for me, was just figuring out ways to engage them more. So you may want to take a look at these resources further, and there's you can check out the Healthy Living Revolution website, or you can just check with the person who invited you here tonight, and they can send you the link. It's really easy to get to. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about a little bit tonight is nutritional support. So now let's talk about the foundation of good health, which is nutrition. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat: raw fruits, raw vegetables, raw berries. Those are things that are going to kind of have the most bang for our buck, essentially. They're not just good for you, they're absolutely critical for our bodies to function effectively. So we're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings each day, but hardly anybody does, right? Even those of us who try to eat primarily plant-based, we're not able to always get that many servings in each day. So think about that. How many days in the past week, if you kind of like reflect back on your week, in the past week, how many days do you think you've gotten 9 to 13 servings of fruits, vegetables, and berries? So just think about that for yourself for a second. And Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a big fat zero. Yeah. So for a lot of us, that's just not happening, right? It's not that we're not aware of that should be a priority. It's just really difficult to get that many in. So even the best eaters need help. And that's why we're so thankful for the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus, which is what we're going to talk a little bit more about tonight. So I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the products that Juice Plus offers, and I'm going to show a few of them to you on the screen as well, so you can get a visual. So Juice Plus is 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It's non-GMO and NSF certified, so that you can be sure that it's pure. What you're getting and what you're putting into your body is pure. A lot of people like to call it a salad bar in a capsule. So you get a different visual than a salad bar, but you're getting all of the good things that you could pick up from a salad bar in this tiny capsule. And so let me show you a little bit of what those look like. So this is our Orchard Blend. Let me try to zoom in a little bit there. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this nutrition facts label later. But this kind of gives you an idea of what we're talking about. So this is our Orchard Blend. Our Garden Blend is the green bottle. And our Vineyard Blend is the purple. And it's important to understand the process that fruits and vegetables go through to be encapsulated or to be put into chewable form. We do have chewables as well. And first of all, our fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. So that just means that they remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. So we know that we're getting the most power in those vegetables that are put into the capsules because they've been allowed to ripen to their fullest capacity. So we're getting the most bang for our buck with that. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. Juicing is a huge topic right now, right? At kind of it's cyclical. It kind of goes through crazes at various times, and so we get a lot more power through the powder as opposed to, or ground up fruits and vegetables as opposed to juicing because we use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, seeds, whenever possible, and that provides a lot more nutrition. In an orange, for example, so up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. And I don't know about you guys, I've tasted the peel. It's nasty. So nobody's eating that. So we're getting it though. If we're getting it through our capsules. So we're getting that 80% that we'd be missing out on otherwise. And it's slowly dried at low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients. So we're not burning all of those nutrients out of it by having it cooked down or anything like that. And then it's put into the capsules and chewables after that. So there are a few things that I really love about Juice Plus. One is that it's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world with over 35, and I think it's closer to 40, isn't it, Casey? Yeah, closer to 40. Published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. It's food, not a vitamin. So that's that label that I pointed out to you earlier. I'll show you again. So we have a nutrition facts label, not a supplement label. This is a food. So, and it's considered a food. So it's the same label you would see on a bag of frozen broccoli or something else, some other produce that you could buy at the store, at the grocery store. The government considers it food. So that explains the label. And the third thing is there's no warning label. So it's safe for people of all ages, pregnant women, nursing mothers, children, the elderly, even professional athletes are using the product. And so one of the things that makes that so powerful for me too is that I have little ones and they can go to town on some gummies, let me tell you. So if they get them in their little grubby hands, which they have before, I'm not worried about it. I don't have to be worried. They could, eat half a bag and, well, you're just real healthy today, right? So it's going to be okay. One of the other products that we have is the chocolate and vanilla complete shakes. They're vegan, gluten-free, and they're whole food protein. So I'm going to show you those bags really quick, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about those too. So this is our vanilla right here. And then here's the chocolate, my personal favorites. So they're vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein, fiber, amino acids, fruits, and vegetables in a shake. It doesn't get much more simple than that, right? It's great as a quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or a healthy snack. I love to put it in my smoothies. That's the way I use it most often, and for my kids too, so they get it as well. So that's a little bit about our some of the products. And then we also have a plant-based omega. And it looks, I don't have one in front of me, I'm sorry. It looks like this bottle, but it's orange, so you can kind of get that visual. We have complete bars. So those are bars that use the similar or the shake mix basically to help create the bars. They're kind of just like a convenient on-the-go snack. And we have Tower Gardens as well. And these are all just excellent ways that we help people add more whole food to their diet. That's basically what the goal is. So we do, in addition to that, have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10. So together we shred like bad foods and habits that aren't serving us, and we stay closely connected together and offer lots of support and encouragement through that process. So feel free to check out www.shred10.com if you're interested in learning more about that, or obviously you can talk to the person who invited you here tonight. They could connect you with more resources as well. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of clarification about who we are and what we can offer. And I'm going to pass things along to Stacy. She's going to share with us a little bit tonight about her experiences with incorporating Juice Plus, and she has an amazing story to share.
Hi everyone, I am Stacy Horde, and I'm sorry I look extremely white and my shirt looks white. My hair looks really brown. It must be the lighting because my shirt is teal, so I don't know what is going on. But I am Terry's niece, and I'm from Portland, Oregon, but I currently live in Illinois with my husband and my 2 little girls. So my story is back in February, I took some ibuprofen because I had a headache, and it inflamed the lining of my stomach, giving me gastritis. Very, very painful anytime I would eat. So I tried every natural home remedy I could find on the internet because I am kind of on the more crunchy side and like to always go for a natural approach first, and nothing helped that I did. Nothing even helped, not even really, even a little bit. So I got desperate, went to the doctor, and she gave me pain medication, or not pain medication, but the pain was so bad that she gave me some medication for it, and it didn't help at all. So I called my doctor back. She prescribed me another pill, and it made it worse and made me throw up, and it was horrible. And so that's when my friends Casey and Rachel introduced me to Juice Plus, and I thought, well, what do I have to lose? You know, nothing else has worked. So I got on the trio capsules, the Orchard, Garden, and Vineyard blend, and within about 2 weeks, I had zero pain when I would eat, and then by God's grace, I haven't had any more symptoms since. And so that was in March when I started taking Juice Plus, and I've had zero symptoms. And my doctor said that I could be dealing with gastritis forever, or, you know, just for a few months or years. So that was like a pretty quick turnaround after only 2 weeks of taking it, that it started healing the inflammation in my stomach. So that was a really immediate result of taking Juice Plus capsules. But since then, I've had a ton more energy. Specifically, I accidentally took my capsules in the evening one time, and then it kept me up till almost 3 a.m. So I learned to not do that because I'm normally in bed by 9:30 or 10 or so. So I learned to take them in the morning. They give me a lot of energy throughout the day. And so since then, I've had like way less like down or depressed days, which I was having pretty frequently, like last year and the beginning of this year. And then also another really cool thing, for about two years now, I've had eczema on my hands. So I have eczema that would like bubble my skin up, and it would itch so bad that it would sometimes bleed. And for at least probably since April, so it took a little bit longer than 2 weeks, but probably since April, I have had no problems. My hands look normal again. They don't look all nasty and bubbled up. And yeah, so that is amazing that it's like totally healed that. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what's going to happen in the coming months as I continue on my health journey and taking these capsules and just seeing how the next cold and flu season will go with my immune system. I'm excited for that. Off to my Aunt Terry to kind of tell a little bit of her story.
Hi, thanks, Stacy. So for me, it started about a month and a half ago where I decided, I really need a little help in the area of this vegan program that Ron and I have been trying to venture into because it takes so much time and energy to have a vegan lifestyle. And I just couldn't get in all the vegetables and the fruit that the vegan programs really ask that you do. And I talked to Stacy one day and she was telling me about what happened with her gastritis. And so she introduced me to Juice Plus. And so I've been on it for, like I said, a month and a half now. And like she said, it's really helped out with my energy. I've noticed a lot where I just want to get up and do more. I last longer through the day better. And I'm still tired when I get home, but I last a lot better through the day. So one of the things I noticed when I first, within the first couple of weeks, is that I enjoyed getting up and going for what I call my woggle. It's my walk jog that I do in the morning. And I'm actually getting up and looking forward to it and actually being able to be out there longer. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And then another week or two went by and then I went, my skin is changing. And this is really odd because I had that creepy skin, I call it. They call it, it's supposed to be crepey, but I call it creepy. And I'm like, wow, that's getting better. How is that? Because I'm really bad about putting stuff on my legs and arms. Our faces, we always put stuff on. But it's my legs and my arms started being less creepy. I'm like, wow, this is cool. And then all of a sudden, this may be a little TMI for everybody, but I've had chronic constipation for years. Well, not anymore. I'm very regular every morning without blinking my eye. It all happens quite naturally. And I'm really am very thankful again to Stacy for introducing me to Juice Plus because it's giving me the added fiber that I need to make my body do what it needs. And it's also doing amazing things for my skin. So I'm just really, really excited that I'm able.
Awesome. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate you sharing. And again, thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is Casey Elmore, and I'm a board certified holistic health coach. I'm a previous retired gym owner. I'm a mom of two with number 3 due literally any day or hour. We're just waiting. And I'm really excited to talk more with you guys about our wellness franchise and really what Terry and Stacy are up to. So we're going to talk a little bit about this Freedom Revolution, which is our franchise community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. And you guys are already hearing some amazing stories in very short periods of time. And my family experienced the same. I won't share much, but we've overcome immune issues, asthma, allergies, acne, chronic pain, you name it. So it is important to know that about 80% of our Juice Plus community are happy customers who just have no affiliation with the company. And so serving these customers are those of us that have partnered with the Juice Plus as a wellness franchise opportunity. And so we are paid well to do a lot of good as you guys are hearing these awesome stories, and you may hear more and think of someone in your life that really needs to hear this. So if they do, please know that you can share this message with them. I want to address 2 really common questions about the Juice Plus company. So how does it work? Ultimately, with our wellness franchise, by opening a business, I've been a previous brick and mortar owner. Just like most people owning our franchise, 18 years and older. It is called a virtual franchise, and it's only $50 a year to own. Representatives have an online office. I literally take my office everywhere. I'm so grateful because I'm a busy mom on the go and I love to travel, so I get to take my business everywhere.
And we have a personal website, so we can run our business really from any device at any time. We earn something called residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture amazing capsules, they deliver and bill and collect from our customers, and they pay us directly deposit monthly. There's no inventory to keep, which was huge for me. I didn't want to start a wellness franchise where I was, having to purchase a bunch of product and then try to sell it. So the only Juice Plus that we touch is our own. And all commission levels are permanent. There's no quotas or minimums. Again, as a busy mom, I'm grateful for that. And we have the freedom to choose at our individual pace. And so the last thing that I love personally, and I'll share more about this later, but there's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries, actually. The other question I typically get is like, what's so great about the Juice Plus company? I think there's something to be said about, the company you keep, right? So I really am grateful to talk about the integrity of our company that was formed nearly 50 years ago by our president and founder, Jay Martin, who's still at the helm today. We are a privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. And at the top level of the company, I'm so grateful where this really gives people the options for time freedom and financial freedom and corporate life freedom. We have a full benefits package that includes medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic care, prescription drug coverage, along with a college tuition assistance program, a holiday bonus, and even a monthly expense allowance. And so this business really, can produce a short-term cash option or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. Oh, and by the way, one thing that I love about this company is that we're not just about inspiring healthy living. We're about inspiring healthy giving. And so again, talking about the integrity in the company that you keep, our company has impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through our Family Health Study. We're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon weekend, which living here right outside of St. Louis is huge because all my friends tend to go run it. And I'm like, you guys have fun with that. I'll see you later, and I'll watch, and I'll see how it goes. I'm not a runner, guys. We're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. So again, it's all about the company that you keep, and I'm super grateful for the integrity of this company. And so because of just how wonderful these products are, the life-changing stories you guys are hearing, Stacy and Terry have started their own wellness franchise with our company. And so I want to turn it over to them. And I think Stacy's going to share first, really to share like why they decided to partner with this company when there are a lot of options out there. So Stacy, you want to share a little bit?
Yeah, so currently I am a stay-at-home mom to my 2 little girls. One of them is going to be starting kindergarten this fall, and the other one is going to be starting preschool. So when I heard about Juice Plus and I started taking it, and totally changed, everything about my health in a drastic way really quickly. I knew I was going to share with people anyways because I knew I have, family members with health issues and whatnot. I was going to share anyway, so I might as well get paid to do it. And yeah, so back to my daughters, it's become really important to my husband and I to put them in a private school. That's just something that we've decided that we really wanted to do for them. And private school is not cheap, in case you didn't know. So I see Juice Plus as a way to help us put them through school in a private school. This opportunity is great because it allows me to work as hard or as easy as I want on my own timeline, since again, like Casey and Rachel, like we're busy moms with young kids. So I'm currently providing some amazing nutrition for my family, and soon I'll be paying for my girls' education. So not only that, but just having a great community of people around me that help inspire me to live more healthily, and they cheer me on. So it's a really awesome community to be a part of. Oh, and now to Terry.
Thanks, Stacy. So about 3 months ago, I just decided I needed to look for another avenue of really being able to help Ron and I reach our goals. I just had another birthday, and Ron's about to have another birthday, and we are crazy. It's 5 years away from retirement. I'm like, how did it happen? So I went, wow, let me check out what we got going on here. And I'm like, well, we're just a little short of what we need for it to work out the way we want it to in the next 5 years to 7 years. So it kind of all came together when Stacy told me about Juice Plus, and I went, wow, a whole food product that will help my body. This is something I can really put my soul into, and it will help my body, and it will help my career, and it will help my mindset, and help me to reach my goal of retirement within the next 5 years. So I'm just excited to be on this adventure with my niece, and looking forward to retirement in the next 5 years. So that's my goal with Juice Plus.
Awesome. Thanks, Terry. And ultimately, I know that I'm a young buck, and I know Terry has so much more wisdom than me. But our family said the same thing 4.5 years ago. Technically 7 years ago, we joined this company and started our franchise because I just wanted to make some short-term cash. I wasn't really looking for an opportunity to change our lifestyle. But 4 years ago, or 4.5 years ago, our first son was born, and my husband and I found ourselves in a space where he was leaving on Monday morning, not coming home until Friday, staying overnight in a hotel. We owned a business at the time, and I was raising this newborn baby by myself. So running that business, running 50 to 60 hours a week. And it really dawned on us that we tried to open this business to retire my husband, but it was turning into the fact that I was just an employee to another business, even though it was ours. I was working my butt off. And ultimately, we knew we had to make a change. We watched a lot of our friends around us leave major corporate positions in advertising, pharmacy, occupational therapy, you name it. We were seeing them retire because of this wellness franchise. And so I really realized that, we had this opportunity in front of us that we weren't taking full advantage of. And we had watched the impact of the products help our family. Why couldn't we help more people? And so, and ultimately with the goal of retiring my husband. So that was 4 years ago. And about 3 years ago, Jesse got to walk away from his corporate job and came home to be a full-time stay-at-home dad. And he has been home ever since. And so it's really cool for our family because ultimately we found ourselves being able to impact so many lives, and not just for the product, but for the business, because this wellness franchise has provided a lot of financial opportunity for so many people. But for our children to really get to experience their dad full-time is just, it's something I can't put a price tag on ultimately. And so I'm really grateful that Jesse's been able to, see his newborn, his second son, grow up to, in his first year that he missed with our first son, and he'll get to see that with this third baby. And right now our picture for our family is actually to sell our current home, which we thought was our dream home, but sell our current home and downsize quite a bit so we have the luxury or opportunity to travel full-time or as much time as we want as a family. And so that's really the opportunity that this wellness franchise has given us. And so I want to share that with you guys because ultimately, we are about sharing the gift of hope, not just in our health, but in our finances. So to wrap this up, I do want to thank you guys again for joining us. We're so excited to network with many people, but there's two types of people we tend to find that really love kind of what we're all about. People are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free resources at the Healthy Living Revolution or to make life simple by adding Juice Plus. One simple change can make such an impact, as you guys have heard. It only costs a few dollars a day. Through our Healthy Family Program, kids can get it for free. And it's the simplest, most convenient, and truly affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into our busy bodies and lives every day. And the other kind of person we are looking for are people who want to earn a stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference, while making an impact. And so the Freedom Revolution gives parents a financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. It's giving hardworking professionals the option to build their own dreams instead of someone else in corporate world. It's giving college kids really an opportunity to build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get another job, or to graduate with a job already in place and not have to hope and pray for something in the corporate world. And it's giving empty nesters the opportunity to, like Terry said, to increase their retirement. Because honestly, y'all, I mean, many of you are approaching retirement stage in the next 5-10 years, I would guess. And ultimately, retirement's not what it used to be. My parents are in the same boat, and it's scary to kind of watch them. And so, you know, there's really, at the end of the day, we want there to be more than enough to enjoy life and to give to future generations. And this all takes place, you know, using our simple system within our positive, fun, amazing community we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you can ask yourself, you know, who do I know that needs to hear this? You know, do you have a friend or family member who could benefit from better nutrition? Give them more hope. What if Juice Plus could help them? If you think you know someone, you know, feel free to connect them with Terry or Stacy or myself or Rachel, because we really are on this mission of inspiring healthy living. We want to make a difference. And then if you have any other questions, they will be happy to help you. And so again, I just want to say thank you guys for being on here, and thank you, Stacy and Terry and Rachel, for coming on tonight and sharing your hearts. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope to see y'all soon. All right. Bye, guys.